Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I'm Celtic Gaia Tarot and welcome to my channel. And this reading is not going to be for every Sagittarius. So check out your moon, rising sign as well. It's really not going to be for every Sagittarius because there seems to be a really big theme here, Sagittarius, and I've seen these cards come up before when the Ten of Swords is combined with the Devil and it's meant for the people I've seen it coming up was the complete ending of a cycle of addiction basically. So I need to say it because there's going to be some people watching who have absolutely came to the end of the life path they were on. This really is not for all Sagittarius, but I'm going to work with what I've got. The worst is over though, that something's completely came to an end, and that it's also paired in the Devil. And I always class this as a subconscious card right at the bottom. It's what's guiding you, and the Devil is many things. But for a lot of people in this reading, paired with the Ten of Swords, there's a lot of Sagittarius. This is an active addiction that's been playing out. It could be to anything, over shopping, over eating. Drugs and alcohol are always the most predominant ones that we're talking about. But it could be a codependent relationship that's made you feel blocked, or for some it's not so big an issue. It could just be coming to the end of feeling locked in a situation that you haven't been able to see the way out of. The additional guidance card is regeneration, and that means again, it has many meanings, but with these cards I'm saying that there's an ending followed by new life. And for the rest of the cards, it seems to be this whole week is going to be playing out that theme, basically. So yes, this is not for all Sagittarians. But you've got the energy to come back from whatever this Devil and Ten of Swords means. And sometimes the Ten of Swords has got so many meanings, but you know, it's an absolute ending of something. Yeah, and it very, very, very often comes up when someone's trying to recover from bad habits, anything that's taken your life force, Sagittarius, because the regeneration wants to happen. Let's have a look at the other cards. That is the central core of the week. You start the week with pretty much a very powerful pairing, the Magician and the Strength. Very unusual to see both these cards together. That is some mighty power you have access to. And my personal story involves coming back from many addictions, so you're going to need access to this energy for you who are dealing with a life cycle that wants you to end something. So the Magician is that deep primal life force. It's that manifester, is having everything you need to go forward in the life direction you want to go forward in, Sagittarius. It's, you know, very, very, very focused energy. And I think this is for some of you, you're going to have to focus your energy incredible amount to focus on going through this ending and rebirth that wants to happen. It's paired with the Strength card. I mean, wow. Taming the beast. You've got the ability here to deal with whatever this Devil represents to you. And this isn't by brute force. It's, you know, for some people it is needing a bit of what I'd call divine support. You know, I'm finding Sagittarius, you're ruled by Jupiter. You get what divine support means. And and paired with the Strength card is you have got everything you need to deal with what this issue is representing, Sagittarius. Some people would say this isn't the easiest pairings, but from a bigger level in life, from that sort of bigger picture, this is an extremely positive reading. You then move on to the Page of Swords. So some of you could be feeling really impatient. I always find the Page of Swords like a whirlwind, just so much energy, not sure where to put it all. So, you know, there's a sense of wanting everything and you wanted it yesterday, and there's maybe a bit of a sense of quite restless energy this week, Sagittarius, about, oh my gosh, I don't know, there's this a restless energy around you. There's no way around it. It's paired with the Six of Discs, which is really beautiful and very opposite, because the discs are such grounded energy, which means you have got, there's someone you can reach out for support, Sagittarius, who can give you the support you need. This is I love this. A lot of people say it's a money card. This is not what I'm getting in this reading. For some of you, this might be. This is a mutual exchange. This is about having a deep and meaningful conversation with someone who's your equal. You know, these friends we get in life who don't judge us when we get ourselves in knots, whatever you want to call it, whatever this is representing. There's good souls out there who just don't judge us, who are equal, who understand human nature is imperfect. Whoever that means to you, Sagittarius, you go to them, basically. That's my advice. It really, really is my advice, to seek the support you need, and there's someone who can help you out. So yeah, you carry on to the Five of Cups, and that's, again, the Five of Cups is some cups are spilled over, and there's two behind them still standing. So there's a sense of a bit of disappointment here, Sagittarius, and there could actually, you know what, I'd like to change that. There could be disappointment, but there's also a sense of just emotional exhaustion for many of you, actually. That sense of being emotionally tired, of drained from whatever this event is. It's paired with the King of Swords, and I think you Saggies have got the ability to see the bigger picture, and that's how I'm going to see this King of Swords in this reading. You've got the ability to see the bigger picture in this situation, which is there's two cups behind you. You don't need to focus on the three that's fallen unless you want to. Within reason, you know, we have to feel what we feel. But the King of Swords sees the bigger picture, basically. And that's my advice to you, is to go to that higher thinking, that don't get caught so much in details. And the reason I see that is you end the week with the Wheel of Fortune, which is completely another 10, so another ending, but maybe a bit more of a next to the Five of Cups that represents to me that this emotional feeling of being a bit depressed, of being a bit down, is coming to an end. Yeah, so it's a sense of completing a cycle here. And paired with the Two of Swords means that this is quite a reflective period. So Wheel of Fortune with the Two of Swords is, it speaks to me from many Sagittarius that towards the end of the week you're going in to complete within yourself whatever this week has meant to you. This is a massively big week you've got going on for some Sagittarius. And the ending of the week, it's almost you're going in to assimilate the process. Some are going to have to make decisions. That's an alternative meaning to the Two of Swords. Decisions have to be made. But that's okay, because you're making those decisions from a really good, optimistic place, Sagittarius. You know, this wheel is turning in your favour. Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, this is quite a big week. There's no way around it. But you have everything you need and people you need. There's people to turn to here. You know, for some Sagittarius, this King of Swords could represent a person who's not fulfilling their needs. So that's another way to look at this card. But for some bigger reason, because the cycle you're in, it means as you progress through the week, you hit a point of emotionally just feeling flat, tired and fed up. But it's okay, because you have the ability to see the bigger picture, and then you move on to that bigger picture and you return to quiet and solitude. So, you know, Sagittarius, I'd look at my October reading to see if this makes any more sense to you. This is a life-changing week, Sagittarius. And I'm going to say in a very positive way. But sometimes we need to have the Ten of Swords. We need to have that complete ending of a cycle so the new one can begin. I wish you well, Sagittarius. Okay, bye.